enjoy being able to play out aspects of self, experiment with identity online, and what I was calling the identity workshop of online life. And I think there's something very exciting about that, something very positive about that. But I think we're beginning to see that as the online world becomes less and less private, that this is starting to become a problem for a lot of people. On Facebook, people try to be better than themselves, but I don't quite call that an avatar. So I use the word avatar when people really, try to be as others. On Facebook, I think people try to play an ideal self. I think they try to perform an ideal self. But it's interesting that I'm having a confusion of language because, in fact, on Facebook, people say they're being themselves and they perform an ideal self. When people play an avatar, they say they're being someone else, but they end up being an aspect of themselves. So I think it does get confusing. Well, I think it's exhausting. I think that what people are finding is that you go on as you and you perform how you want others to see you. So it's not a question of is it okay, it's a question of what is the cost. So for example, I find that when I interview people about their life on Facebook, they say things like, I'm trying so hard to be somebody who everyone would like. I don't even want to say my dog died because I want to be up. I want to be somebody likable. I want to be somebody that people will want to be around. I don't want to show anything negative. But that's not realistic. We are people whose dogs die. We are people who have losses. We are people who sad things happen to. So particularly for adolescents, there's the pressure to not be really who we are, and that's very hard on them. And there's a little bit of envy that adolescents feel. They go on Facebook, and everybody seems to be at a party. Everybody has fabulous photographs of themselves doing all those kind of things. It's intimidating.
A intensidade, o prazer, a dinâmica emocional, quando os humanos estão juntos, ela normalmente é muito mais poderosa do que você, no seu mundo, mediado por um aparato tecnológico em relação com outra pessoa ou outras pessoas. Mas para a pessoa, para o indivíduo o sujeito que surge isso, ele tem que ter uma boa matriz na sua formação psicológica.
Apesar dos inúmeros recursos já disponíveis em áudio e vídeo, cada vez mais tem gente usando apenas o texto na hora de se comunicar.
One of the real costs of the social network is voice. People say, I would rather text than talk, and what they mean is not just text. They'd rather email, they'd rather instant message, they'd rather Facebook message. Basically, what they don't want to do is have the complexity of a conversation. In a conversation, you can be interrupted. In a conversation, you have to listen for reflection. In a conversation, you can be challenged. When you hear, it's the difference between an apology where a full apology is if I hurt your feelings, part of an apology is I really have to see that I hurt you, and you get a chance to tell me that I hurt you, and I have to feel bad. If I just type, I'm sorry, and hit send, it's easier, and none of those hard things have to happen. And when people say, I'd rather text than talk, I'd rather just go do it on Facebook, they're avoiding some of the difficulties of doing a conversation. One of the simplest examples is that when a study of teenagers who were so attached to their cell phones, who text every thought and feeling. They get into a way of being that I share, therefore I am. That means that they don't feel as though they have the feeling until they text it. So they go from, I have a feeling, I want to make a call, to I want to have a feeling, I need to send a text. It's as though sharing our feelings becomes part of having our feelings in the first place.
Para a gente, o contato pessoal e a linguagem não verbal fazem toda a diferença. Você está conectado aqui, você está estudando, está batendo papo, o que você está fazendo?
Estou mesmo tempo por aqui.
O dia que você fica conectado?
Olha, dependendo, de manhã geralmente eu estou na faculdade, eu estudo 5 horas por dia.
Você se relaciona mais usando o computador, celular ou pessoalmente?
Olha, é difícil. Eu acho que os dois um pouco, mas hoje em dia acho que com os amigos, com família nem tanto, mas com os amigos, principalmente pela internet. Eu acho que é mais rápido, assim, você entra, você fica online, você fica ligando, esperando chamar, que é praticidade mesmo.
Primeiro, a interação é muito mais intimista, né? Porque a internet, a separação dificulta muito esse tipo de coisa. E acho que muito linguagem corporal, que a pessoa tem, o modo como ela fala. E muitas coisas acontecem naturalmente só fisicamente. Então não consegue ter isso através da internet.
Não bastasse tudo isso, ainda tem os choques de gerações.
I was on my computer at work and saw that you have a Facebook page now.
Yeah, Dad, I was kind of forced to.
Well, so are you going to add me as a friend?
No, Dad, I really don't want to get more into it.
Oh, okay. So I'm not your friend then?
In the United States, it is the parents who are texting at breakfast and dinner. It is the parents who are texting in cars as they're driving the children to school. It is the parents who are texting when they're watching television with the children. So they're not even during commercial breaks or when they're watching games, football games with the parents and fathers are watching football games with their sons during in-between plays or commercial breaks. They're not even talking to their sons. They're busy on their BlackBerries or on their laptops. Parents are not showing their children, modeling to their children what it is to give attention. So I'm not so big on this distinction between the digital natives and their parents. We're not teaching our children to live in an intentional culture where they learn the pleasures of giving each other full attention.
A gente está falando de um choque de culturas entre os nativos digitais, que são aquelas crianças que já nasceram com o computador do lado, né? E os migrantes digitais, né? Que são as pessoas mais velhas e que estão precisando aprender, né? A mexer no iPad, e aí quebra a cabeça, enfim, né? Nesse sentido, muitas vezes há uma dificuldade de compreensão do que está se passando, porque um jovem que fica horas no seu computador, né? Muitas vezes ele não está isolado, ele está conectado a outras pessoas de uma forma verdadeira, e muitas vezes eles fazem não compreendem, têm medo, acham que esse filho necessariamente está limitando a sua vida, né? E isso não ocorre em todos os casos, né? Ao contrário, eu vejo isso ocorrendo em uma minoria dos casos.
No meio de uma revolução tão intensa, tão acelerada, pode ser que alguma coisa importante da natureza humana tenha ficado no meio do caminho sem que a gente percebeu.
Alone Together is a book that sort of blows the whistle on this and says that something has gone amiss, that the technology is warning us that something has gone amiss, and this is what has gone amiss. That this is what we're going together, that we're together, but somehow we are allowing ourselves to have this alignment because we're not giving each other attention. And people are nourished by giving attention. And if people don't have this kind of attention, then they're doing